एक सिचुएशन इमेजिन करो। यू मीट अ परफेक्टली नाइस गाय, वाइब मैच हो रही है, एवरीथिंग इज स्मूथ। लेकिन आपका एक पर्सनल अनब्रेकेबल रूल है, अगर 30 तक शादी नहीं हुई तो कभी नहीं करनी। यू एक्सप्लिसिटली टेल हिम, नथिंग सीरियस। हाँ, कट टू अ फ्यू मंथ्स लेटर, सब दोस्तों के बीच एक पार्टी में ही गेट्स डाउन ऑन वन नी विद अ रिंग इन हिज हैंड। व्हाट हैपेंस नेक्स्ट? लेट्स फाइंड आउट।
वेलकम टू आवर पॉडकास्ट आओ बहन चुगली करें। मैं हूं अमृता।
मैं हूँ रेशमा, और हम आपके लिए लाए हैं इंटरनेट के कोने कोने से मजेदार, तीखे और इमोशनल कहानियाँ।
सो सिट बैक, रिलैक्स एंड गेट रेडी फॉर सम अनवांटेड एडवाइस एंड ओपिनियंस नो वन आस्क्ड फॉर। चलो चुगली
चुगली
करते
करते
हैं।
हैं। हमारी आज की कहानी होने वाली है एम आई दी asshole subreddit से।
ओके।
Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend of 2 years after saying no to his proposal? Because I had already decided I wasn't going to get married or have kids after turning 30.
ओके।
I, 32 female, need an outside perspective because of what people in my life are telling me. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, I decided that if I didn't get married and start a family before 30, I wouldn't pursue it at all.
ओके, व्हेन डिड शी मेक दिस डिसीजन? अर्ली टीन्स?
So basically, this lady at present is 32 years old. जब वो अपने लेट टीन्स अर्ली 20s में थी,
बैक देन?
शी डिसाइडेड कि अगर 30 की उम्र तक मेरी शादी नहीं हुई और मेरा फैमिली स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ तो मैं उसके बाद करूंगी ही
ट्राई ही नहीं करूंगी।
नहीं। या
ओके।
ऑल राइट। This decision unfortunately stemmed from the belief that the time period would over by then and that 30 plus is just too old. I know realistically it isn't, but I was young, stupid, and very stubborn. A few times when the discussion of relationships have come up with my parents or friends, the response is usually like, "Oh, you will meet someone at school or work. That so and so met the love of their life in their 50s," and even something like that will happen someday. But I didn't want to be older when I found someone. I needed to be younger. She already has like a lot of preconceived notions कि उसके दिमाग में सेट है कि ये चीज इसी एज में होगी।
apparently so, and very inflexible opinions, but okay.
It didn't help that I am an introvert and terrible at making friends or staying interested in the few relationships I've had. Time wasn't on my side in the end, unfortunately. So this is the gist. 32 years old, जिसने late teens, early 20s में decide कर लिया था कि 30 के age तक if I don't get married and have kids, उसके बाद नहीं करना है.
Hmm.
I sadly reached 30 with nothing to show for it and accepted that I was going to be alone for the rest of my life. Around 5 months after my 30th birthday, I met D, 33 male, at a cafe I often frequented at my university. It was a random encounter while waiting in line. We got on the topic of campus parking and the conversation flowed easily. We each got our coffees, walked together towards our next classes, and parted ways. Things progressed, and after several encounters, we became friends. Roughly a month goes by with only on campus meetings and texting when he decides to ask me out. Outright, I said no. I was honest with him that I wasn't interested in anything serious. He said he understood, felt the same, and just wanted to go out with me, even if it just meant casually. I, unfortunately, was stupid and said yes to a date.
Okay.
टू बी नोटेड, उसने ये बोला है कि आई डोंट वांट अ सीरियस रिलेशनशिप। उसने अभी तक ये नहीं बोला है कि उसको शादी नहीं चाहिए, बच्चे नहीं चाहिए।
अपेरेंटली उसको 30 के बाद जिंदगी लगता है बढ़ती ही नहीं है आगे, बट ओके।
या नहीं, बट उसने डी को ये चीज बताई नहीं। सी देयर आर टू डेफिनेशंस। आई एम नॉट लुकिंग फॉर अ सीरियस रिलेशनशिप राइट नाउ, इट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग, एंड सेइंग दैट आई डोंट वांट टू गेट मैरिड एंड हैव किड्स आफ्टर द एज ऑफ 30 इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग।
यस।
एंड इट्स नॉट लाइक शी इज वे पास्ट 30। 5 महीने बीते हैं सिर्फ।
ऐसा अजीब सा भाव है ये। 36 के बाद मैं जीना बंद कर दूंगी। आई वोंट लुक फॉरवर्ड टू एनीथिंग। आई वोंट हैव अ पार्टनर। आई वोंट हैव चिल्ड्रन। आई वोंट हैव एनीथिंग इन माय लाइफ बिकॉज़ एट 30 आई विल बी 80।
But
Okay, let's go ahead.
things went well with the relationship. We got along great, had fun together, and had a few minor disagreements that got resolved. Overall, it was just easy. I really did care about him. He's a good guy with similar interests, has a great personality, and I am physically attracted to him. I met his parents and friends. He met my mum, and everything was good. Everything stayed exactly what I hoped it would be. We never had conversations about marriage or kids because it just never came up. I assumed we were on the same page, but it was stupid of me to think this. 2 साल बीत गए हैं, ठीक है? Like they have been dating for almost 2 years now. Now, on to the incident. We were invited to one of his friend's house for a spring break barbecue party with a few close friends. After eating, we were all sitting and talking when D did it. He came up to me, got down on one knee, pulled out a box with a ring inside, and asked me to marry him. To say I was shocked would be an understatement. It crushed me to see his hopeful face staring up at me with everyone watching.
Oh no, is she going to reject him based on a stupid wow that she made when she was in early teen? Teens are angsty, okay? Late, yeah, late teens, okay. Yeah, very mature by that time. But okay.
मैंने जितनी कस्में खाई थी उस टाइम पे अभी तक मुझे बहुत सीनियर पोजीशन पे कहीं होना चाहिए था।
लोग कस्में खाते उस उम्र में इतने लाइफ लॉन्ग कमिटमेंट्स बनाते भी आई हैव नो आइडिया
That is so weird. Like, why would you visualize your entire life सिर्फ एक मोमेंट में?
या आई वांट टू नो व्हाई दैट डिसीजन वाज मेड
Actually, I want to know the context behind it कि क्यों, कहाँ से आया वो नोशन तुम्हारे दिमाग में?
इतना और एंड शी इज कैरिंग दैट वेल इनटू हर 30s कि लाइक अब हो गया अब मैं बिल्कुल मतलब ये जो मैंने 15 साल पहले कुछ जो चीज सोची थी वो आई विल ऑलवेज फॉलो दैट थ्रू आउट माई एंटायर लाइफ हु डज दैट एंड व्हाई
इनफैक्ट उतने सालों में तो कितनी सारी ऐसी चीजें हो जाती है जहाँ पे यू काइंड ऑफ अनलर्न लॉट ऑफ योर बिलीव्स।
या
इनफैक्ट योर बिलीव्स का तो पूरा कोर ही शेक हो जाता है कितने बार।
एग्जैक्टली एंड दैट्स हाउ ग्रोथ हैपेंस
Exactly. You have to unlearn a lot of things. Anyways, I'll continue.
या
I panicked and said no. The mood was officially squashed and I chose to leave. I had my car, so thankfully I could drive home alone. But D wanted to talk in private. So we sat in his car and we talked. He asked why, and I broke down, admitting my reasons for not wanting a marriage or kids. He thought I would have changed my mind because of how good our relationship was. I just told him that since he wants marriage and stuff, it would be best if we broke up. He didn't take it well and we parted ways. Oh, hell no! She's literally saying he didn't take it well. मतलब रिजेक्ट तुमने किया है, रो भी तुम रही हो, रीजंस तुम दे रही हो, and then you're saying that he didn't take it well. Of course, darling, he did not take it well.
was he not made aware of these conditions before he proposed and he just assumed कि she changed her mind is what she's saying. So I also believe कि इन दोनों के बीच में communication अच्छा था, नहीं था, what's going on?
उतना context नहीं है, but earlier she had mentioned that everything stayed exactly what I'd hoped for. We never had conversations about marriage or kids because it just never came up.
And this guy directly proposed. Okay. I'm just giving their relationship the benefit of the doubt, I think, to understand कि if they had never had a conversation about getting married and stuff, how did the marriage directly come into picture?
Even I had this question, like वो लड़के ने सीधा आके उसको प्रपोज कर दिया, like दिमाग में एक बार कितना भी तुम एक बार कैजुअली तो कॉन्वर्सेशन लाने का ट्राई करोगे, राइट?
Yeah,
कि नेक्स्ट क्या करना है, if you're ready for marriage or something like that.
obviously, yeah. It's a big deal.
It's been little over 2 weeks since then, and we haven't talked. His friends and family have been reaching out, trying to convince me to reconsider my decision. saying that he really loves me and I'm too young to decide on not wanting to have kids or get married. I haven't blocked anyone, but I truly feel like a crappy person. I know I messed up by saying yes to the first date and should have ended the relationship much sooner to prevent this. I got too comfortable and enjoyed having a person to be with.
So she feels crappy about actually starting that relationship rather than what her actions led to. First thing, they probably did not communicate with each other about the entire marriage thing. Maybe she must have told him once कि मैंने ऐसे लाइफ में डिसाइड किया मैं कभी शादी नहीं करूंगी. Maybe I think that is a very important detail to remember, and they probably never discussed it before the guy proposed to her, which is also a big red flag. Second thing, does she say anything about actually feeling bad about the consequences of actions rather than she just feels bad about starting that date? And it's kind of like I never should have done that. I never should have started it, but it's more like that. It's not like I just feel bad that I hurt someone.
तो बेसिकली यहाँ पे गिल्ट ज़्यादा है अपने किए हुए का rather than acknowledging other person's feelings. She's not feeling bad for him कि मेरे वजह से उसको इतना दुख हुआ. In fact, the way she said, he didn't take it well and we parted ways. How do you expect a person to take it well in such a situation? तुमने पब्लिकली उसका प्रपोजल रिजेक्ट कर दिया है. एटलीस्ट तुम सबके सामने हाँ बोल देते. आई जेन्युइनली थिंक यू शुड नेवर रिजेक्ट एनीबॉडीज प्रपोजल पब्लिकली. आई नो इट्स अ बिग रिस्क कि कोई पब्लिकली प्रपोज कर रहा है, मुझे तो भी बहुत बड़ी रिस्क लगती है. बट अगर कोई कर रहा है ना तो उसको पब्लिकली रिजेक्ट मत करो. बाद में बोल देना कि कुछ डिस्प्यूट हो गया, नहीं गए आगे एंड वी ब्रोक अप, समथिंग लाइक दैट. But rejection is something that I don't think should happen publicly. In fact, proposals should also not happen publicly. But ठीक है, people have their own ways of displaying their affection and stuff. Second, डी ने मुझे नहीं पता अभी तक कि इन्होंने कभी वो चीज़ डिस्कस की है या नहीं. Whether she elaborately explicitly mentioned कि मुझे कभी शादी नहीं करनी after the age of 30 or not having kids, or I don't want to have kids.
Hmm.
So like a lot of things have happened in this whole relationship on the basis of assumption rather than communication. This is what it seems to be.
Sounds fair.
यहाँ पे एक और कैच है. अगर कोई आपको अपने फैमिली से मिलवा रहा है, आप भी उसके फैमिली से मिल रहे हो, लाइक फैमिलीज आर गेटिंग इन्वॉल्व्ड, यू नीड टू हैव दैट कॉन्वर्सेशन कि आगे कैसे चलने वाला है.
Yeah, I think if you're getting the families involved, usually it is going somewhere serious, right? Otherwise, why would you involve your families into it?
Exactly.
But okay, let's hear it.
And the fact that it is a very healthy relationship, she herself is admitting, like, if you are comfortable introducing a guy to your family, अच्छा ही बंदा होगा. And the only reason why she's not pursuing it further, like she's not pursuing marriage and kids and family and other things, is only because she made a vow when she was in early teens, or late teens, early 20.
ये कैसा ब्रिजर्टन वाला है? वो साइमन नहीं कुछ वाव बनाता है कि मैं शादी नहीं करूंगा, बच्चे नहीं करूंगा बिकॉज टू spite his dad or something. वैसे कुछ है क्या? Is there any context as to why she has made this decision?
Because according to her, that time period is already over by the time you turn 30, and 30 plus is too old to have a partner and kids.
But ये mindset बना कैसे? On what basis?
God knows. And even if you made a decision like that, maybe in spite of that moment or something, you have to unlearn it, right? Especially when you meet such a great guy. Why would you let go of them for such petty reason?
Did she not grow up after her early 20s?
What do you want to say? Do you think she is an asshole?
Yes, she is kind of the asshole, and I think that based on the context that we have, I feel like their relationship lacks a lot of communication. And if they are making big proposals, public proposals based on some assumptions, then yeah, they need to sit down and talk about a lot of difficult things.
All right. So moving on to the comments. So one of this person says, you made a decision when you were 20 and based your whole life around it, even if your context has changed.
Exactly what we were saying, but okay.
Then you never had a conversation with him about marriage or kids. Just told him initially that you don't want anything serious. Then, when it became serious, you just assumed he wouldn't want stability and a family. If you're together for over a year and you meet each other's parents and friends, hate to tell you, but that's what a serious relationship looks like. You are the asshole. You led him on for no good reason.
Yes.
I think the moment families get involved, things are getting pretty serious. बात कर लो, शादी क्या करना है नहीं करना है. Next comment. You say you like D, but do you actually love him?
Okay, good question.
Did you see the two of you together for the long run? If the answer to both of these questions is yes, I'm afraid you have cut off your nose to spite your face. You only missed your self imposed deadline by a couple of months and decided you were too old to have the things that you really want. Can you elaborate as to why you feel this strict about age? If the answer to the first two questions is no, then it is best to let the poor guy go. Maybe next time be more direct about your stance and make it abundantly clear so there is no room for misunderstanding.
Yes, please. If you have this itane strict rules that you are living by, then obviously you really should clear it from the very beginning and not lead someone on. Agreed.
Another commenter says, do you want to be married or have kids? These are yes or no questions. If you say no because you just don't want those things, then you guys are incompatible and you are the asshole because you should have made it clear from the very first date that marriage was something that would never be on the table for you and that kids would never be a possibility because it is simply not what you want from your life.
Yes.
If you are saying yes, but as it seems to read me, yes, but
Mm-hmm.
then I'm going to recommend seeing a therapist because it sounds like you're punishing yourself for not having done these things by some weird arbitrary age and using other people to confirm this odd notion that you don't deserve a marriage or family because you have passed the age for it.
Bro, the commenter makes a very valid point. I just feel like ये इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग फीलिंग जो है, ये जो स्ट्रॉन्ग थॉट माइंडसेट जो भी बन चुका है कि 30 के बाद भाई टू बी फेयर यू नो व्हाट आई एम ऑलमोस्ट 30 I turned 29 this year. Right now, at this age, I am doing new things with my life, and I don't feel like my life has ended. I will be 30 in just a few months down the line, and at this stage, I have zero prospects for marriage. And I really don't think my life is over. I just feel like I'm getting into a new phase of life where I am making more informed decisions and taking more calculated risks. But this is very rigid. I think that is something that should be unfolded piece by piece in therapy if OP goes to one. I feel like there's something really, really intense, emotionally intense or something or traumatic that happened to OP, which is why she is basing her life off of some decisions she made like 10, 15 years ago.
Okay, I can understand something traumatic happened. वैसे केस में तुम एज रिस्ट्रिक्शन थोड़ी लगाओगे अगर मेरे साथ कुछ ट्रॉमा हुआ है और या फिर आसपास आई हैव बीन विटनेस टू सम पर्टिकुलर ट्रॉमेटिक इंसिडेंट हाउ डू आई पुट दैट एज वाला एंगल कि अगर ये चीज मेरे साथ 30 के पहले हुई तो ठीक है उसके बाद में होगा ही नहीं हाउ डू लाइक व्हाट सॉर्ट ऑफ ट्रॉमा डू यू हैव टू एंड्योर टू पुट दैट एज बैरियर इन बिटवीन
सी सबका लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस अलग होता है ना वी कैन नॉट इमेजिन के इसके साथ ये हुआ और इसके ये ट्रॉमा वैलिड है ये चीज वैलिड नहीं है और लाइक must have happened something. They must have seen like more than one incidence of something, and really, they just had that belief कि अब यही है जो सच है दुनिया का वो यही है. We don't know what happened.
You lead on and hurt someone who clearly cares about you deeply because you refuse to communicate your feelings or fears to someone who you were integrating into your life anyways. You guys met each other's families and friends, and you never once considered your partner was thinking about more serious steps. This sounds like major self sabotage turning into a self fulfilling prophecy. I have seen such people, ठीक है, जिनको ऐसा होता है कि हमारा डिसीजन सबसे ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है
Hmm.
लाइक ऑफ कोर्स सबके डिसीजन इंपॉर्टेंट होने चाहिए एंड आई ट्रूली बिलीव यू शुड स्टिक टू योर डिसीजंस, बट वो डिसीजन के पीछे बहुत अच्छा सॉलिड रीजन होना चाहिए, बेस होना चाहिए। सिर्फ अंधा जिद नहीं हो सकती कि मैंने डिसीजन बना लिया तो बस मैंने यही करना है। At any given point, your decisions should be like justifiable, should be reasonable. Me choosing not wanting to have kids ever because कुछ तो XYZ रीजन की वजह से वो समझ सकता है इंसान। पर 30 साल के जो मैंने डिसाइड किया कि 30 के बाद मुझे बच्चे नहीं करने, 5 महीने बाद आई फाइंड द परफेक्ट वाइफ, 5 महीने में क्या बिगड़ जाएगा? इनफैक्ट 30 के बाद आई फील यू शुड बिकम मोर सिक्योर, you have money, you give fewer number of fucks about what society and people think about you because you have money. Like, let's be real. Financial independence brings a lot of autonomy over your own life. Final and very funny comment. Remember the scene in the movie Airplane where people lined up to smack the annoying woman? If this is real, which I hope is not, that would be you. You are the asshole. I just want to say to OP, keep don't be this rigid, man. I mean, if you find a good person, like having a good companion for your life is amazing. Don't give up on it. Don't let it slip through क्योंकि आपने 12 साल पहले कुछ तो बहुत बड़ा वचन ले लिया था कि मेरा वचन ही शासन है और उस वचन के पीछे कोई रीजन नहीं है. That is what I want to say.
Okay, tell me about that Airplane movie.
So Airplane is like I think 1970s 80s का एक American film है which is like a very funny film जहाँ पे एकदम dry what is the comedy वाला term, slapstick comedy,
Slapstick dark.
not dark comedy, it's like very dry humor. So there's this very famous scene, like we will link it maybe somewhere in the description where you can refer to it. जहाँ पे एक सीन में there is this woman who's like panicking in an airplane, तो उसको एक डॉक्टर आके थप्पड़ मारता है और पीछे से पूरी जितने भी एयरप्लेन के पैसेंजर्स होते हैं सब आके उसको चाटे मारते हैं. So this is referencing to that particular scene of the film.
Okay.
That's it. Let us know what you guys think.
Is there any update to it?
No.
Ah, okay. That's sad.
Moving on to the next story of the episode. My 27 female boyfriend, 30 male, thinks marriage is nothing, but is willing to lose me over it.
Okay.
She writes, this is probably my last ditch effort to try to understand what my boyfriend is talking about. Basically, we have been together for 5 years now. He is 30. At the start of our relationship, marriage was brought up on the very first date. I made it clear that I wanted to get married at some point. He said he was open to marriage. This was 5 years ago when he was 25.
So he just wanted to see where the relationship goes before making any solid decision. Fair.
Fast forward to 3 years. I bring up marriage again because it seems like we are doing well. He even asked me to move in. He tells me he needs time. I'm not exactly sure what this time entails. He tells me he doesn't understand the concept of marriage.
So he initially said that he was open to marriage. Now that after 3 years down the line, she is asking where our relationship is going. He's like,
She's not asking where our relationship is going. She's saying like, let's get married.
okay, so yeah, she's kind of expecting that this goes on to the next stage, and he's like, I don't understand what marriage means.
Yep.
What it is basically. Okay.
Yes. And he's also asking for more time. Because उसको इस point पे समझ में नहीं आ रहा शादी का concept क्या है. At this point, I'm very frustrated. So I tell him I can't continue this relationship anymore. He suggests that we seek a premarital therapist. I was very against this because it felt like he was buying more time. I didn't want to be dragged into it. I told him he needed a personal therapist, which he refused. क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम तेरी है, तुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा शादी क्या है, so it is better you go and seek therapy. I'm assuming this was her argument. He tells me that if I don't do this premarital therapy, it is me giving up on this relationship. So, I do it.
Okay.
काफी अलग लेवल का गैसलाइटिंग है ये.
दिख रहा है वो, but okay.
12 months of my life taken from me. And he still has no idea what marriage is or why he should get married.
उसको क्या लगा था कि वो थेरेपी में जाके कन्विंस होगा किसी चीज़ के लिए, कुछ समझ में आएगा उसको? अनलेस यू हैव दैट विलिंगनेस एंड ओपन माइंड टू एक्चुअली take things from a different perspective than what yours is, it's not going to change. I think उसको लग रहा नहीं करनी है, वो नहीं रेडी नहीं फील कर रहा है, isn't going to be. But okay, let's go ahead.
So now we are in year 4 and it's a fight every single day, essentially because I'm beyond frustrated. He takes me to get sized for a ring. I calm down. It has now been a year since getting sized for a ring. I'm over here thinking he's going to pop up the question anytime. It never happens. Instead, he asks to try a different form of couples therapy to figure out why he doesn't like the idea of marriage.
Okay, I see.
I tell him that I'm moving out as he's just playing with my emotions. He convinced me to do 4 sessions, and he literally just spent 4 hours each time explaining that he just doesn't understand. I drop out of the therapy sessions, and he continues with the therapist one on one. I started packing up my stuff. I'm moving out at the start of next month. I guess I'm here to ask if there is any man out there who can understand what he's talking about. He keeps saying he can see himself being with me forever. He wants to have kids with me someday. He wants us to have this farm which they talked about. He wants all these things, just no marriage. He'll say marriage is meaningless and it's just a piece of paper. तो कर लेना. But he's willing to let पागल कहाँ है क्या? It's just a piece of paper. Then कर लो sign. बढ़ते हैं आगे जैसे जिंदगी अब तक चल रही थी आगे भी चलेगी.
ठीक है.
But he's willing to let the love of his life walk away over something meaningless. Exactly.
Hmm.
I'm not staying with him, so I'm not trying to get anyone to convince me. I'm just trying to see if his logic makes sense to anyone else on planet Earth. Looking for closure, especially because I'm stuck in the same house with him for the next 2 weeks. I would like to hate him less. She's already decided कि she's done, वो जा रही है.
Okay.
पहले 3 साल रिलेशनशिप चला, 1 साल थेरेपी चली, फिर उसमें रिंग साइज हुआ, 1 साल बाद में प्रपोजल नहीं आया है.
2 साल मतलब थेरेपी में गए. They did 2 different therapies ना.
Yeah.
2 different rounds of therapies for 2 years. This is like she said, she is just buying time. But somewhere I also feel he, yeah, although OP wants to get married, you cannot push the idea of marriage onto someone and expect what you want, because ये ऐसी चीज है जो काफी मतलब लाइफ लॉन्ग है in most cases. I feel like the more she tries to push it, the more he's not gonna do it. I feel he just doesn't want to get married to her. And I don't know, marriage के concept को question करना, उसके लिए 2 different rounds of 2 years of therapy and all of this, it just feels like he's trying too hard for something he doesn't want to do.
See, it's okay if you don't want to marry someone, all right. I can understand कि marriage as an institution सबके लिए suitable नहीं है. हर कोई नहीं बना होता, हर किसी के पल्ले नहीं पड़ता marriage. तो तुम इतना फोर्स मत करो, सामने वाले को जाने दो.
Mm.
तुम उसके साथ वो जो फार्म वाला सपना देख रहे हो, उसके साथ तुम जिंदगी बिताने के सपने देख रहे हो. These things will work when two people are on the same page when it comes to their definition of commitment and building a life together.
Agreed.
ये यस और ये मतलब ग्रे एरिया नहीं है, ये ब्लैक और व्हाइट होता है. यहाँ पे एक चीज ये हो सकती है कि तुम्हें वो इंसान इतनी बुरी तरह चाहिए कि तुम्हें भले ही वो इंस्टीट्यूशन समझ नहीं आती है, बट वो इंसान को तुम अपने जिंदगी में रखने के लिए शादी कर लोगे.
Yeah.
वो बैरियर तुमसे क्रॉस नहीं हो रहा है. ठीक है. यू वॉन्ट दिस वुमन टू बी इन योर लाइफ बट नॉट सो बैड दैट यू विल ओवरकम योर इनएबिलिटी टू अंडरस्टैंड द इंस्टीट्यूशन ऑफ मैरिज टू बी विथ हर. एंड शी इज वेरी श्योर कि उसको शादी चाहिए और डे वन से श्योर थी. इस पर तो मैं ओपी को कुछ बोलूंगी भी नहीं. उसे फर्स्ट डेट पे ही बोल दिया था. एंड ही वॉज ओपन टू द आइडिया ऑफ मैरिज.
And 3 years down the line, he changes his mind.
Yeah. And I think the biggest problem here is that he is not ready to accept कि वो शादी के लिए नहीं बना है या फिर शादी उसके लिए नहीं बनी है. And he's forcing himself and in the process 2 साल उसने वेस्ट किए हैं. अपने भी और सामने वाले के भी. तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा सेल्फिशनेस का फैक्टर तो है.
Agreed.
प्रपोजल की तरफ से.
Agreed.
you're just wasting her time. Because if this woman is looking for marriage, तो वो प्रोसेस में भी टाइम जाता है। अगर वो 3 साल बाद ही उसको बोल देता कि यार मुझे शादी समझ नहीं आती, इट इज़ नेवर गोइंग टू हैपन, तो वो बंदी वहाँ से निकल के मूव ऑन करके मे बी शी कुड हैव फाउंड समवन इन 2 इयर्स। अभी 2 साल में से 1 साल थेरेपी चल रही है, फिर वो एंड ही इज़ आल्सो प्लेइंग दिस गेम जहाँ पे रिंग सिलेक्शन के लिए भी उसको लेके जा रहा है, बट ही इज़ नॉट प्रपोजिंग। सो तुम खुद कन्फ्यूज़ हो तो इतने एक्शंस मत लो।
Right. It could also be that factor कि he is thinking about the sunk cost fallacy of this relationship कि अब 3 साल इन्वेस्ट कर लिए हैं, 3 साल इसमें बिता लिए हैं तो और let's just try le it would be even more difficult to start from the beginning. So it's just best that we continue this and see how long it goes on for.
आई थिंक द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम हियर इज़ कि ओपी ने कुछ स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन नहीं लिया। शी हैज़ बीन टॉलरेटिंग हिज बुलशिट, सो ही इज़ प्लेइंग विथ हिज बुलशिट। ठीक है? अंटिल एंड अनलेस यू बाउंड्रीज़ तुम्हें कैसे रखनी होती है कि तुम अगर ये चीज़ नहीं करोगे तो मेरे बाउंड्रीज़ यहाँ पे आएँगे एंड लाइक आई विल लीव। वो स्टैंड लेना पड़ता है। वो 2 साल में गई नहीं है, सो ही विल कीप ऑन बाइंग टाइम।
He feels like buying himself time was just not gonna end this and
Yeah.
it's just gonna stay the way it is.
So there is this one comment which is very lengthy, but I found this comment like quite insightful. Not just in this context, but relationship ko context in general. Hear me out. The truth is, you know the answer and you have known this the whole time. Say it's the paperwork, say it's the ceremony. No problem. Both of you can skip all that part. I'm going to be very controversial here. What truly, on day-to-day basis, makes you a girlfriend? Question mark. There is no single piece of paper clearly for that. And it's not that the guy asking you out. If the guy asks you out but refers to you as his friend with his family, friends, colleagues, in the real sense, you're not his girlfriend.
Okay.
And the truth is, on day-to-day basis, what makes you wife is not the ring nor the ceremony. My aunt and my uncle were poor when they got married, couldn't afford the money for a ring or even a ceremony, did not understand enough of the language to do the paperwork. No matter, they just started referring to each other as husband and wife, to family, friends, colleagues, and customers. I don't think anyone to this day would consider them not married.
Okay.
This is the last ditch effort if you want to try, but you already know the answer. Ask him if he just started to refer to each other as husband and wife is a workable solution.
Interesting. Okay.
But you know deep down in your heart it's not. And the reason is not different from the guy who refers to his girlfriend as his friend to the people around him. The truth is, I don't want to be tied to you in that way.
Hmm.
The truth is that there are many things we expect from a husband that are not expected from a boyfriend, and he doesn't want those duties. If a boyfriend said, my girlfriend is having a lot of financial trouble, she might not be able to cover rent this month, I'm very worried for her. No one would bat an eye. But if the husband said the same thing, everybody would go like, what do you mean? She's your wife. You pay rent for this month that she can't afford.
Okay.
Basically, what he's trying to say is that responsibilities alag hoti hai boyfriend ki aur husband ki.
Fair enough.
He's ready to shoulder all the responsibilities of a boyfriend, but not of a husband.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
बहुत हाइपोथेटिकल सिचुएशन है, बट सोचने जाए तो बहुत अच्छी चीज, मतलब बहुत अच्छा थॉट एक्सपेरिमेंट है ये।
Yes, it is. It is.
There are like two more comments. First, these are the short ones. So this commenter says, nah, he knows what it is about. He just doesn't want to get married and you keep staying, so he doesn't see a need to actually get married.
Hmm.
What we said.
कम शब्द में पूरा सब अच्छे से समझा दिया. There's this Marathi saying एक घाव दोन तुकडे.
What does it mean?
It means like एक घाव means one attack and दो टुकड़े उससे. So like basically it's just like a mic drop moment.
Okay, got it. Then another commenter says, I know you already said you're leaving him, which is great, so this is not an advice for you. But for anyone in a similar situation who might be lurking here, please don't marry someone who has to be therapized into marrying you. If you need multiple people to convince your partner that they should make a commitment to you because just you wanting to be married isn't enough, It's not going to be a very good marriage. कोई इसको एक टेस्टामेंट बना दो इसका. This is so true.
Yes.
जिसको आपसे शादी करनी है वो खुशी-खुशी करेगा.
जिसको नहीं करनी है
वो ये सब करेगा.
फालतू के एक्सक्यूजेस ढूंढेगा.
Agreed. मेरा यहाँ पे सबसे बड़ा कंसर्न यही है कि उसने जो 2 साल वेस्ट कराया ना उसके, because she is 27, right? This is the age, like, I'm not saying that this is the only age, but if she wants to get married at this point, अच्छा टाइम है कि निकल जाओ वहाँ से, you go out. अभी 27 की है, 2 साल पहले अगर ये कहानी खत्म हो गई होती तो वो 25 की होती. हो सकता है अभी तक उसको और अच्छा पार्टनर मिल जाता, who is like lot more aligned with what she wants in life.
But it's okay. Time कहीं नहीं गया. It's fine even if you start again at
Yeah,
27
it's never too late.
and just start again. Get out of this relationship. If he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it. Find it somewhere else.
You are doing the right thing and yes, उसका लॉजिक क्या है इस पे अपना सर मत फोड़ो, उसका लॉजिक उसका रहने दो. आप बस अपना ये क्लोजर लेके निकल जाओ कि आपको वो नहीं मिला जो आपको चाहिए था.
Yes, you tried your best.
Yeah.
It's not something he wanted. So get out of it.
That's all for today. Thanks for listening and please subscribe to our podcast for new episodes every week. If you have any thoughts, suggestions, or recommendations, please reach out to us at aurbehenchuglikare.podcast@gmail.com. Also, if you have a story to share or need advice, post it under our subreddit r/aurbehenchuglikare and we will make sure to include it in our next episode. Thank you.